which is obviously disappointing, because I think it was an injury that could have been avoided. I think it's always difficult. Players go away. I always say to them to concentrate on their countries when they go away, and of course at times players will get injured. You know, we've got Emre Can back from Germany who could be out for up to 6 weeks with his ankle. His ankle injured when they were 6-0 up. And we got Joe Allen back playing on an awful pitch, who has got an issue with his knee. But those are the types of things that can happen in the games, and it's unfortunate. But I think like Daniel's situation was, for us it would be a recovery day. He's a certain type of player where he's fast and dynamic, so his recovery, like we do with all the players, is individualised. And that was a disappointment for us. It would have been a recovery day. So for him to pick up a thigh injury when he did was something that was disappointing for us.
So are you looking for more dialogue between yourselves and England with how they treat your players?
I think there's good communication. You know, I speak regularly with Roy, and I haven't actually spoken to him after this case since the guys have returned, but you know, I speak regularly with the international managers, and as I said, I've got good communication with Roy. But as I said, Roy's probably been led by maybe some of the experts, the sports science people that he maybe has around him, and for whatever reason, Dan was deemed able to train. It's just something that knowing the player well, as I said, for us, those types of players, you have to recover players individually after games. You can't throw a blanket over them and just think that one recovery fits everyone, because it doesn't. Players are different types. You know, we had Luis Suarez here, and on an active recovery second day, he would have needed to work and do some extra work, and that made him available. And we were happy with that. Other players, because they're fast, they're dynamic, they need a different type. So it's about the individual, it's not about everyone's just being blanket covered, as I said. So hopefully we can communicate in the future more, because as I said, it's about maximising the players' availability to play. And for us, obviously, we've lost a player who was outstanding in our last game against Tottenham, and we certainly feel it could have been prevented.
During the international break, there was reports of an incident in a behind closed doors friendly involving Mario Balotelli. Now, whether those stories are accurate or inaccurate, is that something that you have to accept goes along with bringing in someone like Mario?
No, not at all. Well, it's obviously a story that was made up. You know, the guy absolutely done nothing wrong, which was a shame. I think we played a game here, fantastic game it was, with Kenny and I were here watching the game against Wolves, Kenny Jacket. It was a great game. Both teams needed it towards the end of the break, the international break in the first week. Really competitive game, a good game. And Mario falls over, tackled by the young guy who I know very well, young George Saville. I've known him since he was 9 years of age. Terrific young player who's just gone to Wolves. Both of them tackle, they fall over. George gets up, rubs his head, and the next time I see it, it's reported that Mario kicked him in the head. So it's incredible what people write and what's reported, but there was no incident at all, and Mario's been as good as gold.